Last episode you saw the forks were removed. You didn't see them coming out because my friend didn't like being filmed, which is fine. He's coming back today to put them in. Hopefully. I think he's on his way. So the forks had a slight bend in them on the stanchion, which is this part here. Now, I didn't know you could get them repaired, so to price them up for some new ones was going to be over £500. Luckily, you can get them straightened. This was hardly bent at all, so I took them to a shop, got them professionally straightened. Ended up costing me £135 to have them rebuilt and serviced as well. The forks are not damaged, they're as good as new. They said they won't have any problems with them, and I'm happy with that. So we've got to get these in. You can see they go in a specific way. You've got to line up your wheel and everything, and basically they go up through that one there, the bottom yoke, into the top yoke. They do need to be aligned perfectly. We might need to undo the top yoke bolt. I'll show you that in a moment, and I'll get some close-ups of those where it's got to go. So that's up into there, but not only that, we have to get this on as well, in there, and that is what holds the front headlight and the front indicator, which I've got a new one. Now this may not go straight forward because the forks are bent. There is a risk that the yoke could be bent. Now the way you can tell that is how easy it slides up. You've got to undo these bolts a bit, splay them, undo that bolt, undo the top bolt on the yoke, push this up, get it all lined up, and it should slide in nice and easy. If it doesn't, it could be bend on one of them. So the guy who did this has said, if they don't slide up easy, take your yoke off, bring your forks back, you'll get it all straightened up and aligned as well, and then we'll be good to go. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Next time you see the bike, hopefully I'll get some photographs of it going in, maybe small little videos if my friend will let me, and stick around, let's see how it goes. So a little bit better of a close-up where it goes up there, up into there, and then you have your top bolt there. If we go around this side, it's this one here that's on the top that may be loosened. Need to take the bars off to access that properly. Hopefully everything will go well. Otherwise it'll be taking all this off, everything there, getting these to the shop this week and getting them straightened. Meantime, I think I'll probably take these things off here just to get them out of the way, so they're not flapping around basically while we're trying to do the bars. We'll keep this because I need that bit there and this rubber boot. Next one. This one's come off, kept that on there, got the rubber boot there, and I'll keep this nut because I'll need that for the new mirrors along with the rubber boot. I'll just put that aside, keep that safe. Right, a few days have passed since my mate was supposed to come and help me put the forks in, but he couldn't make it, unfortunately. I'm going to do it. He's taught me through how to do it on the phone. I've watched, what do you do when you learn how to do something? Watch a YouTube video. So I've watched a few. It seems pretty straightforward. I've got to undo my top 4 bolts here to take the bars off out of the way. And then just loosen the top yoke nut so that I've got a little bit of movement. Put one fork in, brace it with one of the pinch nuts, and hopefully the other one will slide straight up. That'll tell me if the yoke is bent or not. Okay, let's get that done. Now I have to get the forks up through. There's a cap at the top which I mustn't get crushed in there. I need to line the actual top of the forks up, this bit here, to the top of there, and it needs to be perfect. Now I have to put this back in as well, which fits into there. Get this lined up nicely. It's got two caps on it with a seal, this, another one at the bottom. Yep, it's a one-man job. After somewhat struggling with this, getting that up there for, must have been getting on close to 3/4 of an hour trying to get that fork on. I thought it's not meant to be as hard as that. So I stopped for the night and I rethought my plan. So I took the fork out to find out what was going on. Had to take it out anyway because I'd forgotten to put the gator on, which is now on there. It needs to be pulled up and tightened up. Need to take that out. But as you can see, that goes in there like that, and the fork goes up there. And I thought it was this, that because it was new on the other side, it was really tight on the end of there. But on the bottom of there and on the top of there, you have these. You can probably see that's recessed there. And in that recess goes a rubber ring. This. A damper. And that sits on the top, and there's one sits under the bottom. Now, I didn't think over hard about getting this fork on. I thought it was straightforward and easy, but not as I thought. Because these slip on dead easy, and with that, them parts that go over the fork. Turn this, this. See the damper ring there and there. What I ended up doing was taking it out and seeing where it was so stiff. And I'd basically assembled it before putting it on. What had happened The bottom damper sits that way, the rubber in the top. The damper O-ring will come out wedged up inside the sleeve there. So I was using all my might to try and get that on. And I discovered that when I retook it apart and look. So I've learned the lesson. I've got a new one of these on order, £10. We'll add that to the list. So they're £10 each, so they'll do what I did. What I need to be doing is putting the fork on and almost getting it up to the top. Because the top yoke and bottom yoke are independent. Move them out of the line. Slip this down the top, slip the damper on, so it sits on the bottom yoke, slip that on, put the top damper on, slip it underneath the top yoke, push it up, and it just goes in dead easy. I try and do that when I do that with the next one, put that along, touching up, now much this cost with the dampener, in total. We'll add it onto the board next time. In the meantime, watch this. Don't make the mistakes I'm making. Make them different. Well, learn from my mistakes basically. Not easy when you're not mechanical like you do. It should be straightforward. Now I've done one side and messed it up. I can see it is straightforward. So this other side, next to me, should go in easy. I can't do that. I've got that to rolling coming, damper. And for that, you'll see that on the next video. If you are enjoying this, please subscribe, please like, and please share. In the meantime, take care.